So Ding just... Oh. Well, you can see he had a lot of left-hand side on the cue ball to swing it round the angle.
And Sullivan went out of his way to console him. And I think they've probably shared a special...
Oh, but he's missed the red. Oh, and you can see there, he's absolutely...
One.
Junhui, an unforced error. Not something you want to be doing against any player. Oh, but the cannon's gone wrong to Ronnie.
He's missed a few, made a few mistakes which weren't evident in the first couple of frames.
Ronnie Sullivan 7.
You've seen Ronnie make 7 from that visit. What a let-off. Thin, which meant the cue ball had a little more pace on it than he wanted, and of course Ronnie hand on table from that sort of range. Forced this cue ball up a little bit. Didn't have as much angle as he would have liked on that red, to taking the chance to get into that pink, and he's hit it sweet than it perhaps seemed. You're only able to do that if you strike the ball sweetly, and he's not struck that one well. For those watching, more angle and more spin.
19.
It is because of how he hits the ball. Gets right through the cue ball, accelerates properly, generates as much as he can, which in turn make, and all of a sudden getting little angles on
25. 32.
This is a prime example. There isn't a lot of angle on this blue, but just watch how much reaction Ronnie gets out of his cue ball. Just powers through the top of the white. A little bit of left.
Ronnie Sullivan 37.
That said, Sullivan can get through to this red to pot it. He's overcut it though by a margin.
Playing round the back of the red on the left of the table. Needs to be careful not to leave that for Ronnie. Well, Ronnie possibly going for this red, trying to swing the cue ball round. Oh, dear me, what a strike that is. Fantastic pot from Ronnie O'Sullivan. You could, just when you think you've played a pretty good safety shot, he just finds a way.
Very thin cut, very nicely controlled. And 3 excellent pots from O'Sullivan to get.
Those 3 pots there, the shots of them now take a 3-2 lead.
9.
You saw Ding's reaction early in the boil after the first 2, and there was an opportunity there for Ding to... And then the further red, all beautifully struck, have given him the opportunity.
29. Ronnie O'Sullivan 29 in the frame.
Ronnie O'Sullivan wins the frame without going for his 5th consecutive Shanghai Masters, but he won't be thrilled with that.
I suppose it was in his previous match as well. Junhui, the young Chinese wildcard, gifted a few chances away to Ding. And Ding, of course, is capable to take them, but haven't been as clear cut as Ding would have liked.
1.
Certainly a better pot than it looked. It was.
If the ref would have put it low on this red to be able to screw it in and bring other reds into play. What a position. It's open. Only really got the black to work off down this high scoring area of the table.
Just as important was the fact that he won that very scrappy fourth frame to level things up.
It's back in prime position. A couple of reds to play on down the left side of the table. Wanted to be straighter on. Well, he was able to play a little, avoid playing any sort of cannons. That one. Ronnie needing to play with a lot of swerve here, and it's all about the pace. Well, he's was in a lot of trouble there, Ronnie. When you're digging down on the ball, trying to swerve, so difficult. So far so good in this. Just got to keep himself focused now. And that's another nicely played shot. You could see the yellow and blue, a little bit of a hinder. I think that little bit of frustration we saw in the last frame as well from the missed red is partly down to.
I'm sure that's true.
25.
In their 27 previous meetings for Ding.
$33.
It was the snooker he laid that set up this chance. And now the frame, and ultimately not scoring in the frame.
$49.
What started out as a best of 11 has now become a best of 5 for a place in the semi-final to take on the City. Ding Junhui against Ronnie O'Sullivan. Everyone wants to see this match.
2009, for the last time they played in China in this tournament for a hat-trick.
61.
And 2-0 lead. Crucially, Ding was able to take that scrappy third frame, and then the fourth. It was the fourth that was the scrappy one. Vital that he got out of that session unscathed, which he did. And he's responded well to losing the first after the... 74 from Ding Junhui, and we're level again. Match once again breaking off in frame.